The island appeared slowly, as if unsure whether to reveal itself, a sleeping silhouette in the morning mist. San Giorgio Maggiore, once a monastery standing proud across from St. Mark's Square, was now half remembered by the world above. The bell tower still pierced the sky, lonely and leaning, but the rest of the island had surrendered to the embrace of water and wildness. The three sisters surfaced near the submerged landing, brushing through lilies that floated where marble once was. The water here was sweeter, softer, scented with cypress, rosemary, and the memory of bells. "This place doesn't mourn," Corelia said. "It dreams." Ligeia pointed to what had become of the cloister. No longer a quadrangle of stone, but a great green raft of life. The garden had not sunk, it had adapted. Plants had learned to float. Cypress roots rose like knuckles from the water. Lavender grew sideways from old balconies. Vines hung in curtains, heavy with blossoms and humming with bees that flew as if gravity had been rewritten. They passed under a vine-draped arch and entered what had once been the monk's vegetable plot. It now held a symphony of interwoven life. Frogs croaked from floating rosemary bushes, egrets tiptoed through mint-slick pathways, and between shattered statues, fish flickered like living brushstrokes. Undina touched the water's surface and whispered, "This place is a hymn." They found remnants of the old order, a rusted bell half sunk in reeds, a Bible, its pages long erased by the tide, now rewritten by algae and diatoms into living, glowing script. A fresco on the ceiling of a chapel opened to the sky, its angels half submerged, their wings now sheltering nesting gulls. A cracked sundial rose from a bed of moss. Ligeia swam around it slowly, tracing the shadows. "Time flows differently here," she said. They rested near a floating altar, where moss covered the marble like velvet. The air was rich with bee song and bird song, and something older, the breath of the earth itself. From within the old chapel walls came a windless music, faint and unplayed, as though grown from the silence. The sisters followed it, and discovered a sanctuary now claimed by light. Fireflies hovered in great constellations beneath the dome, mirroring the stars that once inspired hymns. "Do you hear it?" Corelia asked. "Yes," said Undina, "but it's not a song for us. It's a song for the seeds." In a shallow niche of the old sacristy, they found a box, sealed with wax, bound in kelp. Within were rows of seed packets, untouched by salt. Ligeia held one up and read the faded name. "Fava Veneziana." "They saved these," she whispered. "For the world after," Corelia added. And suddenly the garden was not a relic, but a promise. A monastery no longer of stone and rule, but of green persistence. A place where silence had grown into song, and abandonment into abundance. The mermaids remained until the light faded, not speaking, not swimming, just listening. To the bees, the reeds, the ghosts of prayers that had taken root. As they turned to leave, Undina said, "This is what survival looks like." Ligeia smiled. "No. This is what hope looks like." And when they dove once more into the quiet lagoon, the garden swayed behind them. Not drowning, not dying, but drifting, alive with memory, patience, and green light.